This is a doubt clarification video for grade 9 17th topic. The first problem, the problem number 4, was solved in the video number 17. If you have missed it, I will put the link in the video description. Now, for the fifth problem, before we do the fifth problem, I'll just recall what this means. Now, they are giving you a line with 2 points, that is initial and the terminal point. That will be x1, y1 with the initial and x2, y2. And then they are telling you to find a point somewhere in between such that the ratio from ax to this point will be 1 and the next ratio will be 3. Now, this is very straightforward. It was solved. We have to just use a formula that is over here. I'll write the formula over here. That is n into x1. So n into x1 plus m into x2 divided by m plus n. For the y, it is the same thing n, but it's y1 plus m into y2 divided by m plus n. Now, what next? Look carefully over here. The ratio, the first ratio is m and next is n. But you must see that the initial value is a and the next value is b. Now, in this case, a to x was 1 and this was b, so it is m and n. Now, let us look into the next problem, that's CD. Say, for example, this C and D. The coordinates over here, x1, y1, are 2 and 2. So it is 2, comma 2. What about this one, D? D, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. X2 is 10. What about y1? It's down, so it's minus 1, okay? This is the coordinates. Now, they have told the ratio dy. Can you see this? It's from dy is 2. That's the y is somewhere over here, the point. So this part is 2 and this part is 1. You can see the initial point is C and the ending point is D. So the ratio must be from C first, starting from C. The middle point is Y, isn't it? We need the first value, that is CY or YC. What is that ratio? That is 1. So this here, M is 1. I'll rewrite it. CD is to YD, that would be 1 is to 2. This is very important because if you don't put this exactly right, see, the first one is the M. This is M and this is N. This is not same as the previous problem over here. So this is the main thing you must remember. Now let us substitute in the formula. The M value over here, see, M value is 1. N value is 2. Is that okay? So M, N. First start with N. 2 multiplied by Y, x1 is 2 plus M is 1 multiplied by x2 is 10 divided by, here both the ratios you need to add, 1 plus 2. Now same thing with y coordinate, 2 times y1 is 2 plus 2 plus over here m is 1, multiplied by y2 value is minus 1. Now divided by 1 plus 2. Let's solve this up. 4 plus 10 is 14 divided by 3. Over here, this is the x coordinate. What about the y coordinate? So small comma and then 4 minus 1, that is 5. Sorry, 3. 4 minus 1 is 3 divided by 3. That is equal to 1. You can just write like this. So this is the answer. 14 divided by 3 comma 1, or 3 by 3 is the same thing. Now similarly you can do the last one. Try it by yourself. Now pause the video before you see my method. Try this by yourself because this is again a straightforward problem. I'll just erase everything over here and I'll write the x1 and x2 values. Now first of all, x1 is starting point is E, that is at 2, 2 is x value, minus 2 is the y value, x2 value. Sorry, x1 is 2 and y1 is minus 2 because it's going down. What about f? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the x. What is y? 1, 2, 3 and 3. So now this is the answer. What about the ratios? Did they start with E? Yes, E to Z. So E to Z is 2 over here, and Z to F is 3. So this is M and this is N. So over here in this case, they have written it properly. It's fine. See, it starts with E. Okay. Now only over here, see, CY was in the second side. So this will be your first ratio. But in this case, M is the first ratio, N is the second ratio. So all you need to do is over here, change this. So let me just change these values over here. And let us write it up. So what will be the answers? It'll be first N, second value, that is 3. Sorry, I'll write 3 out, into x1, that is 2. X1 is 2 over here because E is the x1. What about next? M is 2. Multiply it with x2, that is 5, divided by the sum of the ratios 2 plus 3. Here also it's 2 plus 3. That will not change. The ratios will not change. Only the values of y1 and y2 changes. It's minus 2 and over here it is 3. Solve it. You should get the correct answer. It is 6 plus 10, 16 divided by 5. And over here it is minus 6 plus 6. It will be 0. So let us see the answer. Yes, it is 16 divided by 5. And y over here, it is minus 6 plus 6. That will make it 0. So this is how you solve it. Just make sure you understand from the graph x1, y1, x2, y2 values, and then solve it properly.